loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Chris Sale gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So striding in, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Omar Vizquel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Line drive to left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Got a good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Kenny Lofton. And he popped him up. Bogarts in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And Lofton can't quite beat it out as he's retired at first on the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Corey Kluber is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL Wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pedroia.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Boggs has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Ted Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. fouled off. Boggs, base runner at first with one out. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook this one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And it's fouled away. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 4. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Mike Clevenger comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Fox. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. J.D. Martinez will be next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 1-2. Fox aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Scooped up. One there, but no real shot at two as he's saved easily at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Doby is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 44, Nick Goody.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Goody offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 2-0 count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez is going to get there. 2 down. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Zunino, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now pitching for.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Wade Boggs will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hopped up. Santana is there. And that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Indians nothing. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ripped down the first base line. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Striding in, Larry Doby. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-1 pitch. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Dan Plezak and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game.